Hello and welcome to the Rift Cafe, a collaborative YouTube channel where content creators from all walks of life can come to create videos inside the Rift. But more often than not, that cafe that's floating over there. For a while now, there have been a few things that not everyone knows about, so this video is going to act as a sort of FAQ video for the channel. Firstly, if you would like to contribute to the content posted on this channel through editing, animation, script writing, or organizing a project, then feel free to fill out one or more of the forms linked in the signups document in the description of this video. Signing up for something doesn't guarantee that you'll be able to do the thing that you signed up for, but it gives us a clear picture of who would be available and willing to participate in certain projects. We are also making plans for holiday specials, but the suggestions documents are only open to members of the Discord server or the Skype group for the moment. We might do a few group projects revolving around the doors that would be similar to the 12 Days of Finsmas or the trick-or-treating videos, but for the moment nothing is set in stone. If you're a member of either the Discord server or the Skype group, then feel free to get in contact with Looney and he'll give you a link to the document with all of the projects currently in the works. One of the biggest questions that we get asked is what it takes to become a member of the Rift Cafe. Well, our backgrounds and assets are available on the riftcafe.info for anyone to use. At the very least, you're required to give credit to the artist that created the artwork that you're using. Each folder should have a document in them that clearly outlines who created the assets you're looking at.
What do I do if I want a door?
Well, you can request a door by filling out the I want a door form in the description, and our artist will make it as soon as they are able to. If you grow impatient or want something that strays from the regular design of the doors, then feel free to use this template linked in the description. If you create your own door, then send a picture of it to us via theriftcafe@gmail.com, and I will gladly add it to the official door alignment for you. Just keep in mind that in order for your door to get added to the door alignment, it needs to be a simple introduction to who you are, not your whole life story. With over 250 doors with the same general template, I don't want one sticking out like a sore thumb. Subtle deviations are great, but when your door is 3D, it kinda sticks out. When your door is plastered with pictures, it sticks out. So please keep it simple with perhaps your initials, cutie mark, and the colors of your OC. With assets out of the way, you may be wondering what it takes to get into the Rift Cafe Skype group or Discord server. There aren't any specific requirements, as there are a variety of different content creators out there, but a general rule of thumb is that you need to have a reasonable amount of content for your art form and around 150 followers. Some people have gotten in without fulfilling those requirements, but ultimately, your ability to get into either group is determined by the moderators, so feel free to ask, but there isn't a one-size-fits-all key for getting into these groups. Although, you can easily join the Amino, just click the link in the description or the link at the bottom of the website. Finally, you may be wondering, where did the Rift come from? How does it work?
That's complicated. Throughout the years, there have been many different interpretations of what the Rift is and how it works. However, to avoid confusion, we'll go with the basic premise. In March of 2013, Voice of Reason and the A&Y Pony were doing a collab discussing the episode Magical Mystery Cure. In the middle of this two-part collab, there was an explosion that created a hole in the fourth wall that slowly spread to the other MLP-related channels. People gained access to the Rift through various means, such as a tunnel, remote control, magic, and much more. Voice eventually mastered how to control the Rift, and along the way picked up an apprentice by the name of Inkrose. Sadly, after a whole year traversing through the Rift and meeting new people, Voice was ready to close it for good. Luckily though, after reviewing Twilight's Kingdom, he realized how much the Rift meant to everyone. With this in mind, he did what he should have done from the beginning. He stabilized the Rift to allow a whole new generation of content creators to thrive. He also created an ever-expanding hallway of doors to allow for easier transportation through the Rift. this hallway, being the boring hangout that it is, led Voice to create a cafe in the middle of the rift. Currently, Clooney the Turtle runs the cafe with moderate success. Redcord is in charge of the stage. Foolery sits in the corner booth with his white, unblinking eyes. Ugh. And Second Opinion hosts a podcast every Thursday morning. Before the cafe opens for business.